Welcome back to Biz Asia America. I am Philip Yen. Millions of young couples around the world look forward to having their firstborn child. Special moments and the emotional connections are, of course, impossible to put a price tag on, but it is possible to calculate how painful and how much it will cost to raise a child, at least here in the United States. A report from the U.S. Department of Agriculture shows that a family with a child born today will spend about $240,000 by the time the child turns 18, so about $250,000. Housing is the largest expenditure, or 30% of total cost, or $72,000. Childcare, education, food are the next 2 and 3 largest expenses, roughly 17% each. And just to compare, in 1960s, a middle-income family could expect to have spent almost $200,000, at least translated into 2012 dollars, to raise that child. Translation, that's a 23% increase over the past 52 years. And for some American families, that choice may come down to having a child or potentially not having a child and buying a house. Liling Tan reports.
Raising a child in America now costs more than the U.S. national median price for a house, which in July 2013 was just over $214,000.
Liliana, I love you.
For the parents of 19-month-old Liliana, the cost is nowhere close to what they were counting on.
Probably 100 times more expensive.
I would agree on that.
Jonathan and Wanfeng are your typical middle-income parents here in New York City.
Where's Mama?
Both working full-time jobs and trying to save as much as they can, but it hasn't been easy.
Because for preschool, nursery, daycare, it's all private. So there's no public school, so you're basically spending $2,000 to $3,000 a month on childcare alone.
Multiply $2,000 by 12 months and you get $24,000 a year, which makes preschool costs over the next 3 years a whopping $72,000. The national average cost of raising a child born in 2012 for 18 years is estimated at slightly more than $241,000. But for middle-income families living in the urban Northeast United States who make about $105,000 or more per year, such as the Watsons, they can expect to pay twice as much.
Not only as these education costs and transportation and food costs continue to rise, once the child does reach 18, the college costs, as we know, are exponentially increasing as well.
Which explains why the Watsons refer to it as a mortgage on Liliana's education, one that requires an investment in, well, real estate.
Well, one of the biggest challenges with living here in New York is because the school system is so horrible. And only the good schools are in the nice neighborhoods.
And when you buy an apartment in the nice neighborhood, it also costs more.
Watsons say an option is to move back to their home countries, Canada and China, where education is more affordable. But that's an option many American families don't have. Liling Tan, CCTV, New York.